In less than a week, Guam will be hosting the largest cultural events in the region, FESTPAC. But with all the excitement comes all the planning that still needs to be ironed out.
Really just a community event, but obviously a lot of work to be done, a lot of details to make sure we cover, but so far so good.
One of the main concerns for FESTPAC was the housing situation. The Guam Department of Education will be preparing about 300 classrooms to house about 3,000 incoming delegates. According to Housing Subcommittee Chair Mark Mendiola, they recently took a tour of the 8 schools that will be used to house the delegates.
Right now we prepared basically for 295 classrooms, public health regulations, because we're using it as a housing venue, not as an emergency shelter. It's one person per 50 square feet, and so each of the classrooms that we've identified, we've actually went and measured these classrooms to ensure that we meet that public health standard, and then we determined that each room would hold about 10 delegates.
Mendiola says they only have 2 days to transition the schools, but he is confident that everything will run smoothly. GDOE will be supporting the festival by providing the housing managers, shift supervisors, and close to 80% of the housing staff needed to operate the housing facilities. Meanwhile, another concern for FESTPAC was the lack of parking, but FESTPAC Organizing Committee Chairperson Nate Denight says they addressed that issue as well.
There'll be parking throughout Hagåtña. I wanted to mention some of the primary parking venues: Hagåtña Swimming Pool, Department of Land Management Lot, Government House, Overflow Parking, Adaloop, and Tidsin Parkway. And there'll be shuttles running every 20 to 30 minutes from those sites down to the main site in Paseo.
Leading up to the festivities, Denight tells PNC that there will be a handful of ribbon cutting ceremonies for various facilities in and around Hagåtña.
For everything from Paseo Stadium being totally revitalized, the rec center, the crosswalk between Hagåtña and Chamorro Village, all these different things will be having ribbon cuttings.
Last but not least, to help residents and visitors get the most out of FESTPAC, there is a FESTPAC Guam 2016 mobile app that can be downloaded on your devices.
You could search it by discipline, so if you're interested in seafaring or carving or tattoo, you can search by that. You can also search by the venue, so the different sites and what's going on, and then also by schedule. We just want to get all the information out to the public in the next 10 days so that they know we're ready for FESTPAC, and then they're ready for FESTPAC, and they're ready to attend this historic event.
Rosal Romanes, PNC News.